Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome back to my channel. And yes, today I have fashion designer Mr. Jatin Kochhar. I'm really looking forward to this conversation because we all love fashion and I am no exception. So I'm going to talk to him about his journey as a fashion designer, what inspires him, how does he see the future of fashion in India, how does he see the future of sarees in India, and all these topics. So come, let us talk to him. Hi, sir. Thank you so much for joining, and it's really a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure's all mine. Thank you for inviting me.
Sir, clothes represent an era like the kings and queens wore heavy jewelry, and then with time, clothes have thinned into mini skirts, jeans, and different type. Now, what do you think would the future generation be wearing with the thinning of the clothes?
Let me begin by sharing what my definition of fashion is, or what I have learned or understood in 30 years of doing this. See, basically, fashion is a reflection of whatever's happening in our environment, in our society, on a daily basis. So basically, it's a reflection of current politics, entertainment, technology, sports, everything that sort of entails a life on a daily basis. So keeping that in mind, we are very inclined towards technology, as we are all aware. So I'm sure that in times to come, our clothing will have a lot of technological aspects in it. For example, I'm sure soon we'll have suits where the entire how your body is in terms of your heart rate, your blood pressure, your liver functioning, different parts. So all of that you'll be able to diagnose just by wearing the garment, and it can be shared across the globe at any point of time. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay. So who decides what is in fashion and what is out of fashion?
See, there are lots of factors. It's not there's not like a one particular person who's deciding that. So also it's very clever marketing. For example, if there's a new product that like say 20-30 years ago, Lycra came. So basically most people are not aware, but Lycra is just a yarn. It's not a fabric. And that can be woven or knitted with any other yarn. So you have cotton lycra, you have polyester lycra, you have silk lycra. So basically you can blend it with any other yarn. Sorry, I forgot the question.
So who decides what is in fashion and what is out of fashion?
So what happens is that, I'm just giving you an example. So for example, if this new yarn came in, so what will happen is the yarn manufacturers will get in touch with the fabric manufacturers. Okay. So the fabric manufacturers will create different fabrics out of it. Then the fabric manufacturers will get in touch with designers who will actually make bodies out of it, garments out of it. Okay. So there are lots of these factors. Then a very strong factor is people who are very popular, or in simple words, celebrities. So their personal style dictates, because fashion is largely an illusion, It's something that we aspire to. So when you see your favorite movie star or whoever your favorite person is, so we believe, and it's human psyche. If I wear something that, let's say Alia Bhatt is wearing, so I will also look like Alia Bhatt.
Okay.
So I don't know if you're aware, but say about till 20 years ago, people used to take fashion magazines or movie magazines to their tailors. And they, mujhe ye sadhna wala style bana do, or whatever movie style they like. Because you believe that I will also look like Sadhna or whoever your movie star is. So they play a very important role. All the popular people.
Okay.
But they are wearing things that appeal to them. They are not necessarily wanting to create a trend. But it just so happens that they are so popular and such a popular place that no matter what they do, for example, till date you can hear things like Sadhna haircut, Sadhna cut should be called. Then this is very Devanand. The way he would tie his scarf and he would wear a cap. So then in the recent past, I would say Lady Diana is extremely popular. So everybody, all women, somewhere deep down want to be like her. So the closest you can get to being your idol is by dressing up like them.
Okay. Sir, why are fashion designer clothes so expensive? Like, the popular ones which are there, they're very expensive for the middle class to buy. Why are they not? Why are the designers not making for the middle class or the lower middle class? Or they are there and they are not hyped?
See, the thing is, designer clothes, which are expensive, are original designs. So most people don't understand. They think itne ka kapda hai aur itna hi kapda laga. So that's how you're calculating. For a lay person, that's how they calculate. But the process behind it, I may have traveled to some other part of the world, seen something, experienced something. So I had to go there. I had to pay for the visa. I had to pay for the flight. I had to pay for the hotel. I had to pay for the food. And only then I experienced something which was so unique that I came back and I created something which was so spectacular that everybody liked it. Also because most designers don't mass produce. So the first factor that is needed to get the prices in check is that you need to produce a lot of it. If I am creating only one design and one dress out of it, so that means only you in the world will have it and no one else. So then you got to pay a price. And also the fact that most people think designers make a lot of money. They actually don't, because they're only spending money. So if I have created a design after spending several lakhs on my travel, on my experience, blah, 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 all of that, and I still can't sell it for several lakhs. So end of the day, I'm actually not making money. So most creative people are not good at marketing. Of course, exceptions are there, because being good at marketing is also being creative. But that is being creative with numbers or figures or with money. So I'm definitely not blessed with that kind of creativity. So
what is the future of saree? Now people have combined it with jeans, with gown. Now what is the next step you see with the saree?
See, saree is one of those timeless classics. And to my understanding, a saree should always be a saree. Of course, people will want to experiment and do different things. But that's not a saree. A saree is a drape. And there is a traditional way of wearing it. And in my understanding, no other way will match up to it. Having said that, I also do ready-made sarees.
Okay.
Now, why I'm doing ready-made sarees is because, as you know, that the current generation is not inclined. But we also have to see why are they not inclined, because it's not practical. You can't wear a saree and go to college, It's not practical. Jumping on the bus, or sitting anywhere, doing anything.
Mm.
It's not practical.
Mm.
So I have started doing sarees which come with an elastic waist. They're ready sarees. You basically pull them up like a skirt.
Mm.
They look exactly like a saree. They fall like a saree. The drape is like a saree.
Mm.
But I have just made it very convenient. You can actually run a marathon in it. And it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to come apart.
Mm.
So all I'm doing is to make it more practical. But having said that, my first love would be a draped saree, because that's how a saree should be worn.
So, what is that one mysterious element which you find with clothes, like material, design, national costume? What is that one thing you find very mysterious with clothes?
Well, I'm glad you asked me this, and I'm going to share the secret.
Mm.
It's never the clothes.
Okay.
One mysterious thing is the person wearing it, always.
Okay.
Because they are the ones who are actually giving something which has no life. I mean, a garment has no life. Only the person wearing it gives it life, gives it a body, gives it drape, fluidity, character, personality, everything. In fact, I always share with my clients, that it's not about me. It's not about me making a garment for you. It's all about you. Because if you weren't there, I can make the nicest looking garment. And it means nothing. It's lifeless. So that's my understanding, and that's the mysterious part.
So where do you take your inspiration from for your designs? Like any books, movies, or anywhere, from everyday life? Where do you draw inspiration from?
See, I draw inspiration from anything and everything and nothing.
Okay.
And most importantly, I'm inspired by people. You see, because each one of us is blessed with a unique style statement.
Okay.
You may be aware of it, you may not be aware of it. For example, some people like to wear loose clothes. Some people like to wear short clothes. Some people like to wear dark clothes. Some people like to wear chola style. When you meet, let's say, 20 different people in a day from different walks of life, so I'm given 20 different ideas. Now I mix and match, create a cocktail or a mocktail, and something unique comes out.
Okay.
But if on the other hand, I decide, I'm high and mighty, I am this celebrity designer or whatever, and I put myself and don't interact, I'm not going to have designs. Because designs are created from my word, from my vision, everything that I see, everything that I interact with, verbally or non-verbally, emotionally. Also, I'm a very visual person.
Okay.
Like, I don't remember names or numbers, but I remember faces, people.
Okay.
And I have another kind of fun, uncanny aspect. I always kind of match people, their faces. For example, you are in Delhi, and I have this knack that I will come across someone in another part of the world, and I'll be like, oh my God, she looks so much like Natalia. It's unbelievable. And it's true. It is so uncanny. But it's just one of those things. And I find that very inspiring.
Okay. Sir, these days, people are under a lot of competition. My friend is wearing this, my competitor or my other friend is wearing this. So people dress to please others rather than dressing to please themselves. And because of that, they start wearing clothes they might not be comfortable in. So what do you want to tell those people?
Let me tell you a long story, but in brief. We all desire love. We're all seeking love. And most of us are not finding it. And no one knows why. It's because
Mm.
What you give out,
Mm.
or in other words, what you sow is what you reap.
Mm.
So until and unless we don't learn to accept ourselves, love ourselves,
Mm.
we will not have love. And you can only give out what you have.
Mm.
For example, if you have a rupee in your pocket, you can spend a rupee. But if you have no money, then you can't spend that. So similarly, if we don't love yourself, I mean, this is my understanding, and I could be wrong. That's why most people choose to please others. So, as I said, you can only share what you have. If you are an unhappy person, see, you can be a happy person or an unhappy person, right? You can't be neutral. So, if you're an unhappy person, without a doubt, you are going to share unhappiness with other people because that's all you have. And when you share unhappiness, you get unhappiness back. So till the time we don't learn to accept ourselves, we all have a problem. I wish I was taller, I wish I had more hair, I wish I was thinner, I was this, I wish that, blah, blah, blah. And we spend our entire life. Basically what we're doing is, we are doubting Almighty's judgment. He's created us. So when we are saying this, that means we are unhappy with what He's given us. So it's all about acceptance. And just to get accepted, people dress for other people. So it's kind of, you can keep going round and round with it. And the simple solution is love yourself.
Great. So my last question is that, people have this concept, I can design myself. Why should I go to a designer? They start doing self-designing. So what do you want to tell those people?
I think it's absolutely brilliant that they have that confidence.
Okay.
And I would wish all of them all the very best.
Yeah.
But having said that, these are the people who have actually seen a design and are recreating. Because that's very easy. Once you've seen something, and these are the same people who say, oh, why would I spend so much money? This. मेरा टेलर बना देगा. Obviously बना देगा ना. आपके टेलर ने रिसर्च नहीं करी है, एफर्ट नहीं करा है, उसको क्रिएट नहीं करा है. आप तो कॉपी पेस्ट कर रहे हो ना.
So, sir, does this copy paste pose a threat to the industry? Because every second person starts copy pasting. My friend was wearing this design. Now the mobile is so handy. They take a picture and they come and show it to the tailor. So, does this pose a threat to the industry?
Well, there are different ways of looking at it. A lot of designers see it as a threat, but I don't see it as a threat. I see it as a compliment.
Okay.
I mean, I have gone to Chandni Chowk and been to stores that sell lots of wedding clothes. And I have had those people selling me. They're like, ye lo Jatin Kochhar, ye lo JJ Valaya,
Okay.
So, I mean, it is not good for business. But see, that is where you have to value actual design.
Okay.
So there are different people with different beliefs. If you are happy with a knockoff or with a copy, because that's your sense of aesthetics. See, a copy is always a copy. It can never be the same thing. Even if it looks absolutely the same, but it is not the same. So it's just the ethics.
Okay. Sir, thank you so much for your time. It was really a pleasure talking to you and getting an insight into the fashion industry. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me.
So guys, it was an insight about how the fashion industry is, the life of a fashion designer, and yes, the story behind those clothes which we all love to wear. Do tell me, how did you find today's episode? Yes, and you need to tune in. You know, I post in videos 4 times a week: Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. The time is 7:30 p.m. I'll be waiting. See you soon. Bye. Take care. And yes, don't forget to subscribe. It would be wonderful if you join me in this journey. Take care. Bye.